There's only one piece of media with worse pacing than the Rembut Quaglet Greenhouse arc. One Piece! What's up guys, it's the first clip of the video. If you can believe it, today we're going to be doing things in the greenhouse. And maybe I'll finally get around to doing some more crop milestones, I don't know. When I start recording, I kind of just let nature take its course. And you know, I've actually been thinking of making a course on the price of fursuits because it's really interesting, guys. I'm thinking of charging about $200 a month, so let me know if you guys would be interested. But anyways, let's check on our greenhouse because I don't think anything should be dead, but that's the exact moment when things are dead. So let's see. This is totally take one. I definitely haven't checked the first two plots, only to realize my replay buffer's off and I wasn't recording. And something I didn't realize until now is that I actually need to place a dead plant here because zombies can't spawn here otherwise. So let me do that. Okay. And I nervously checked my magic jelly bean only to find it was perfectly fine. And I also found that it's water level 0 and it's just been at 0. So I asked this hesitantly because I'm pretty sure it's a stupid question, but do fully grown mutations stop losing water? And does that mean they can't die of dehydration? Because I've never noticed that. But anyways, enough stalling. It's time to harvest it. I'm keeping that ethereal vine. Oh my god, look at that. I'm diamond from one singular magic jelly bean. But yeah, now that this plot's fulfilled its purpose, I think I'm gonna repurpose it into another Zombud army plot, so that should be fun. But before we get into that, I do want to check in on this plot. Oh, it looks like it reset. I got a couple comments from you guys about the all-in-out resetting. Does that mean its growth stages also? Yeah, that does. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of trial and error with this. I can just feel it. But we also have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully grown chorus fruits, so at least there's that. And I got another 400k sugarcane from that. You know, I'm really tempted to start tinkering with like ridiculous greenhouse setups just to get crazy Jacob's contest numbers, but that's for a future video, I reckon. But yeah, things are looking pretty good, minus the whole all-in-allo thing. No idea what's wrong with that. But yeah, let's go back to our second plot because... do I not have a cactus egg? Oh, it's a sword now? Really? I did not know that. All right, well, now it's time to go ahead and break all this cactus, which is kind of satisfying, but you be the judge, I guess. 3 fermentos, you know what? We'll take that. So with that out of the way, let me change up the plot layout real quick. And there we go. I do want to make sure this actually functions properly because it didn't last time, if you remember. And I'll do that in the form of a rosewater flask. So hopefully... okay, looks like things worked. I mean, not everything is beginning to bud, but I feel like I can just draw that up to chance. So that's successful. So with this situated, I think the only thing left for us to do is analyze the new mutations we've gotten. Except I don't want to do that until we've gotten this all-in-allo. I don't know how long that's going to take, but let's hope it's not very long. Actually, you know what? How about we do it right now? Because I just checked the wiki for once, and it can be harvested at any growth stage. I did not know that. I would have gone my entire life not having known that if I didn't check the wiki like a responsible person. So yeah, if we check our mutation sack, here it is. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Can someone tell me why you have to do this? Because it just sounds like achieving the same thing as all the other mutations, but with extra steps. Maybe there's something that you can make with the all-in-allo fragments? I don't know. So you know how I was talking about analyzing those new mutations? You know, I think we should go do that. I believe we have a couple. We have the chorus fruit, 6 of them to be exact, the zombud, and the all-in-allo. So this should be interesting, I suppose. I can't imagine the chorus fruit's gonna give much copper at all, but 1,000 for the first time, you know, I'll take that. And the zombud, 1 million to analyze compared to chorus fruit's 600,000, so maybe it gives them more copper? Yes, it does. I was not expecting to be right. You never know with Hypixel's logic. But anyways. Oh. Okay, so this must give a decent amount. I mean, 4.6 mil is one of the highest I've seen. You know what? Yeah, it's 5,000 copper. That is pretty good. So yeah, 36 of 40 mutations analyzed. At this point, we're only missing the Time Stalk, Phantom Leaf, and Devourer, but that's only 3, and it says we're missing 4. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to feel about that, but let's just move on. So now that we have those mutations analyzed, I think it's time we make a plot for the last 3 mutations that I know of. All right, we're back, and it's looking pretty complete, except you may have noticed we're missing something here. Well, that's because while I was making this, I kind of realized something. Let me show you the clip. I haven't analyzed this Wait, what do you mean? I never analyzed it? You know what, I think that explains the 36 of 40. Wow, what? How did I never do that? So yeah, let's go analyze this mutation. I still have absolutely no idea how I completely forgot to analyze a mutation, but at least we know what the missing mutation was, because yeah, now all we need is Time Stalk, Phantom Leaf, and Devourer. So those can't be that bad, right? So now we can buy some shell fruits, like I was trying to do, and finally complete this greenhouse layout. So this might be the last greenhouse layout, or at least the last greenhouse layout that I need to do for progression's sake. Because trust me, I have a lot of really bad greenhouse design ideas in mind, but I never said that, you didn't hear anything. So now that we've gotten absolutely everything situated, I mean, that plot's fine, the zombuds are growing in this plot, and the zombuds in this plot, or at least most of them, will be ready to harvest by the time I log on tomorrow. So that's good news. But yeah, with that out of the way, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's tomorrow, and I am... Oh, okay, something's... Oh, that's a Godsea that died. Oh, hey, look at this. What are you? Phantom Leaf. Oh, you're almost done, too. And you don't need water. I like that one. Nothing spawned here. That's concerning. I don't know if there's something I should be doing there, but the time stock died, so I guess I have to keep a closer eye on that one, because it has been about 20 hours since I last checked. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Devourer, because it should have spawned by now, I reckon. But, alright, let's move on to our other plots, because I'd imagine we have some zombuds. Yeah, some of these are fully grown, but I'm gonna wait until they all are, just because it'll be a lot more satisfying. And I think the ones over here are all fully grown. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much, except for like this one. Yeah, let's call it 16 of 16. Now, I did get a few comments about how I can maximize the number of zombuddies I get from each zombud. So zombuds spawn zombies based on the number of dead bushes around them, and then they consume said dead bushes when spawning. So based off that, I assume you can get rid of these flesh traps and cinder shades and replace them with dead bushes for more zombuddies, but at the same time, that would be a little pricey because the cinder shades are like 300,000 each. So for now, what I'll do is I'll just harvest this. Oh wow, geez, okay. And as you can see, I replaced this one, so... Okay, yeah, I mean, that's good enough. Yeah, it looks to consume everything side adjacent and corner adjacent, so that's certainly interesting. So yeah, I think that worked a good bit. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to this, man. We might have to make this thermodynamic armor, though it is like 400 mil for the set. I'm gonna be patient and wait for the price to go down. I don't know if the price is gonna go down, but I've been impatient many a times on this channel, and it has backfired immediately many a times. So I guess I'm just gonna have to kill him the old-fashioned way. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. I didn't actually have 100 attack speed last time, so that was much more bearable, but still, jeez. So with that out of the way, finally, I think I'll let things marinate for a couple hours, because this time stock is just one growth stage away from being fully grown, so that should be fun. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys then. So it's been a bit more than one growth stage, and we have a time stock, stage 6, and this, which is fully grown, so... What? Huh? I heard something about this. Someone was like, the Phantom Leaf, it's gotta be he's gonna have some trouble with the Phantom Leaf. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Oh, so the heartbeat wasn't like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing some straight nonsense, but like, cut me some slack. I'm trying to not... Okay, you know what, fine, let's move on. Still no Devourer. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, every one of you is ready to be claimed, or harvested, whatever you want to call it. So I guess I should, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, that was pretty oh my god. This feels like even more than last time. I guess we'll see if this gets me to max bestiary, because we have been making good pace. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's none of them. Okay, we're probably not gonna get to max off this, but we're getting there. And here's the last one. Let's see how many we got. 63, not bad. And while we're at it, we may as well check how things are looking in the other plot. They're not looking very good. I actually had no idea this is how you make a Wither Bloom, but that's cool, I guess. Can I drop anything from these? Yes, I can. I don't know why I thought I couldn't, but okay. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Alright, well, I don't know what to think about that Phantom Leaf. I'm still a little concerned about it. But with enough trial and error, we'll figure it out on our own. And that's all that matters to me. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, it's technically tomorrow. We're about 17 minutes into tomorrow, but nothing has really happened. Oh, never mind. Something has happened. I don't know what to do. I don't want to look it up, but okay, you know what? Let's run over what we learned from last time. No, not that kind of run over. So there was a heartbeat, or at least I saw a heartbeat on screen. I didn't hear it though. So I'm gonna turn my sound all the way up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot my settings and turn everything up to 100. Okay, maybe not the music, but everything else is at 100%. I'm not taking any chances. So from what I understand, the Phantom Leaf inhabits or like disguises itself as a random crop in the plot, and I have to figure out which one it is, or else it just goes away. So let's go. Okay. I hear 2 on this one. You're kidding. Maybe I should have done a better job looking around, but the heartbeat was faster on this one specifically. I think we'll get a couple more shots at it in this video, but I really thought I had it with that. Though based off the hide and seek arcade game, I'm pretty sure 180 BPM is what I'm looking for. So that was only 120. All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys. Still no Devourer. I'm definitely doing something wrong. Does it not spawn on Soul Sand? Let's check. Oh my god, it spawns on farmland. Okay, at least I figured it out. I'm sure someone's commented about it by now. Alright, so I don't know why I thought it spawned on Soul Sand, but now I know it doesn't, so at least there's that. But anyways, now that everything's situated, I will see you guys tomorrow, because we're going to try again, and hopefully the 3rd time's the charm. Alright, it's tomorrow, and... oh, my magic wizard wand's back. But that's not the... what is that? What is your problem? What are these? Wait, why do they have 20 growth stages? Then what's this? If these are the same, is it like bacteria that just duplicates and duplicates? It's like the 0.1% that isn't killed off by the hand sanitizer. I don't know. How are you a Witherbloom? That's honestly fascinating to me. Oh. What is going on with you? You're fully grown, but you don't look too hot. Oh my god, it's me! Why do I only deal 20 damage? Oh, probably because I'm hitting it with a 0 damage hoe. Oh. I don't feel good about that. I really don't. Oh my god, wait, that was the God Seed. There was a God Seed here. I was wondering what it was infecting. Oh dear. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Wow. Yeah, I really don't know how to feel about that. Alright, well these were shell fruits. All of them were, right? So maybe that Witherbloom bloomed from the dead plant. I think that's how it works. But tomorrow we should have another shot at the Phantom Leaf because I kind of butchered it this time around. I'm not dragging it. I'm not. Not intentionally, at least. It's just, it takes a while, man. Over here, we have a full thing of Zombuds, and I really don't want to do it. Okay, you know what, we'll do it right now. Alright, and that's everything, as you can clearly see. Let me know if there's an optimal weapon for this, because I don't think there is. I don't think Ferocity works on these, and I already have 100 attack speed. And again, I don't have thermodynamic armor yet, but it is on my shopping list. But yeah, I guess I'll get to dealing with these. Forget what the exact number is, but one of my commenters mentioned that it takes about 40 minutes, assuming no pauses whatsoever, of just clicking and hitting the Zombuddies to get max bestiary. That is fascinating. Fascinating stuff. But thankfully that's over with, for now, because we're not quite done. We're very close, but we still need about 17 more. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's check over here, because I think these might be done as well. That they are. And you know what? I don't feel like doing the dead plant thing, so let's just harvest them as is, because we're going to get enough anyways. I got a burrowing spores. I've never gotten one of those. That's pretty cool. I don't have anything else to talk about, but these things are pretty satisfying. Also, I keep getting milestones, and that's not good for the milestone history fact people that love history facts. I don't know what to do about that. That's concerning. I suppose I could do one right now, but I don't have a history fact. However, I do have a baseball history fact, and the fact is, on June 25th, 2010, Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher Edwin Jackson threw 149 pitches in a no-hitter. And I think that's the highest number of pitches in the 21st century for an MLB pitcher. You know, I really do miss the days when people would retire at like age 27 after pitching 7 consecutive 200 pitch games with 3 days of rest between each. The good old days. But anyways, we should be getting this final Zombuddy Bestiary tier any second now. Well, maybe any minute now, because these take so long to kill. I remember someone was like, can we get the full unsped up footage? I was like, do you really want that? Do you really want that? Because this is all it is. The last clip took like 8 minutes of just consecutive clicking in silence. It was not fun. And here I am. I'm still clicking. You're with me in this one, but I mean, I've just been clicking for so long. But anyway, surely this is the last one. I haven't been counting. It was not the last one. Okay, this one has to be it then. I'm not trying to drag it. It's just, listen, that's what the commenter wanted. That's what they're getting. And thankfully it's over. I'm leaving the rest of these to, I have no idea actually. Maybe re-enter civilization. I'm not sure if they'd be accepted, but maybe it'd be like a Frankenstein situation. Though actually, a common misconception about Frankenstein is that the creature was named Frankenstein. But in reality, the creature is commonly referred to as the creature and nothing else. Victor Frankenstein, however, is his creator. Anyways, yeah, that's it for the Zombud arc. I'm very glad that it's over. It was kind of fun, but only looking back through rose-tinted glasses, and that's about it. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll figure out what's gonna go on with these guys, because I'm still concerned about this Devourer. Well, it's not tomorrow, it's actually the next day, and I think that's very evident in the fact that everything is dead. Yeah, so it's been 2 days, because I was kind of sidetracked with the first episode of the Bingo series, which you guys should totally check out after this video, because I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, everything is dead. Literally everything is dead, but at least we have a lot of Wither Blooms to claim. Maybe we'll get some like Helianthuses. Maybe, I don't even know if you can get those from these. Probably not. Regardless, we're getting some stuff. There is a bright side to this, just not a very blindingly bright one. So yeah, considering the fact that basically everything is dead and the fact that we're done with Zombud Bestiary, I think it's about time that we revamped these 3 plots, as much as I don't want to do it because I'm lazy. So I guess we'll start out with this one. Okay, this one's just going to be my unique crop plot for now. I know that's not very creative, nor is it a very good use of space, but I'll think of something better later. Now for this plot, we have a lot of renovating to do. But this time I promise I actually have a plan for this plot. So you know how I said I was struggling with Phantom Leafs? Well, I didn't say it, but you certainly saw it. This is going to spawn 16 in Theorem. So if I had to guess, I feel like I should be able to whiz at least one of them, given 16 attempts. Because again, I don't want this to be a Magic Jelly Bean situation. There's no reason for me to drag it on this long. But at the same time, I do still want to get it on my own. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. And we're going to succeed. I promise. And you know what? Let's actually do a little Rosewater Flask just to make sure. Yeah, things appear to be working, but on to the next plot. This is yet another plot that once inhabited a bunch of Zombuds, so I'll see what I can do for this one. Guys, I heard you, and I haven't even uploaded the video yet. You all were saying, Rem, you have to have at least 32 Phantom Leafs. And as the famous quote goes, from Benjamin Franklin, wise men don't need advice. Fools won't take it. And I am a bit of a fool, but I'm not going to be anymore, because this is another 16 Phantom Leafs right before your eyes. So we have 32 attempts to get 1 Phantom Leaf. I think we have a chance. So I will see you guys hopefully when they're done. But before then, I think it's time for the Osu intermission. Check the screen if you want to skip to get right back to Skyblock. Thank you and bye.
Osu intermission.
Oh, you saw that, right? Oh, don't look at that. Oh, yo, clean score, kind of. Yeah, I would say so. Who is he talking to? Who am I talking to? Yeah, look at that 6% hack increase. Jesus, who's this improvement demon? Oh, good attempt. 6 miss. Wow, that's good. All right, let's see how things are doing. Okay, nothing's dead. It's been 24 hours. Yeah, we have some flourishing. Oh, they don't need water. Okay, so some of these are really close, others have just started, which doesn't make for the best situation, but this isn't like a Zombud situation where it'd be nice to harvest them all at once, so that isn't the end of the world. I do wonder if any of these are fully grown, because if there was one at 14 of 15, surely there's one at 15 of 15. Well, would you look at that? Okay, so it's actually very evident which ones are fully grown, because this one's fully grown, yeah, this one. All right, you know what? We have 4 attempts. We can afford to lose a couple of them. So I'm just gonna start and see where it takes me. Okay, hold on. Let me turn up my volume. That's not my volume. Okay, so that's further away. Right above this block, but it's also right above this block. It's one of these 4, is it not? Wait, no. It could be any of these. Oh. Yes! Who needs 31 Phantom Leafs? Let's try that again. That was fun. Hold on. And I was like, I got all 3. Well, yeah, all 3. I'm feeling confident now. Hold on. I didn't realize it was a 3x3 radius. I probably should have. Okay, so it's somewhere in here. Okay, these give crazy farming XP too. Or actually, I don't know. It's crazy to me. All right, looks like we got 2 more to do. So I was also right about it being 180 BPM. I mean, it's pretty common sense, but that's impressive for me. Easy, 3 for 3. Let's do that one more time. All right, last one. It didn't even try. Okay, yeah, that was easy. That was easy. And over here, none are fully grown yet, but when I check back, I guess in like another 20 hours, we should have a lot of them to do at once. So yeah, I like these. These are probably one of my favorite mutations thus far. But now I think it's time to address this plot because we only have 1 mutation left. Oh, we just got a Roast Dragon level. And we're 39 of 40 mutations at the moment. And we just leveled up to 139. You see that? That's crazy. The 1 mutation we're missing is the Devourer, which I heard people say it'd give me trouble. I don't really know what that means because I saw it like eat the God Seed, but if I set up like a bunch of worthless mutations as bait, surely it'll just devour those, and that doesn't sound like that big a problem to me. I just have to remember to water it. That's the only thing, which is an important thing. But if I could grow a magic jelly bean to max, then I can do the same with this. I mean, yeah, this should be pretty easy. All right, here's how it's looking. So we have a bunch of magic jelly beans that I'm not even sure the Devourers can infect because they are on sand. So, I mean, there's only one way to find out. And it's definitely not looking up on the wiki. But yeah, this should spawn a good amount. And again, I only need 1 to analyze. So I'm sure these unique crops are also going to get mutated, but only time will tell. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll use a rosewater flask right now just to, you know, facilitate things. Nothing grew. Why did nothing grow? I must have done something wrong. Okay, well, for one, there should be a Zombud here. Wait, this shouldn't be here. It should be here. Oh, and this shouldn't be here. Huh. Yeah, I definitely didn't whiz this, that's for sure. But I feel like 1 would have spawned from an entire rosewater flask. Though at the same time, I don't know why I'm doubting my incompetency because we've seen more catastrophic failures. But I'm just gonna assume that was unlucky, minus the mess up in the middle. And I'll see you guys whenever. I don't know. Alright, so it turns out whenever was like 15 hours and... What am I doing wrong? I am puzzled. I thought I did this to a T. This must be like the Zombud situation where I'm just overlooking something that's easy to look over, I guess. Does this spawn on... Does it not spawn on Soul Sand or something? Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Hold on. No, I'm not taking the blame for this. Oh, you know what? No, I am taking the blame for that, yeah. Okay, in my defense, look at this. To me, that looked like soul sand. But anyways, at least we figured it out. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. Trust me, I want to look smart, but I'm just not very smart most of the time. Okay, let's try that again. And this time we should get at least some buds or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Really wish I had figured that out like 15 hours ago, but what's going on in here? Oh, right. We can do this. All right, let's go. 140 for the Rose Dragon. Nice. That's another. There's probably a solver for this, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this is an unpopular take, but I feel like solvers kind of take the fun out of a lot of these things. Like, specifically this. I don't know. I feel like we should just do things the intended way sometimes. Okay, I keep hitting ethereal vines. How about some, like, helianthus or something? Actually, that's the first plot, so let's go on to the next one and probably get another 9 ethereal vines. What did I say? 141 on the Rose Dragon. Alright, that's it. So I think what I'll do is I'll replace the Phantom Leaves once the Chorus Fruit decays with Time Stalks so that I can start grinding out that Bestiary. And once I have the Time Stalk clone Bestiary maxed out, then we can go back to Phantom Leaves because I think they're my favorite mutation at this point. Though for profits, I have no idea. It's not like I'm a money-making method YouTuber anyways, so we're good. But anyways, back to the actual main topic of the video. I will see you guys once these Devourers are doing something. I should probably water them. Almost forgot. I mean, that's the main reason why I like the Phantom Leaf farm so much. It's very, very easy to maintain because, I mean, there's nothing to maintain. But yeah, I'll see you guys in about, like, 20 hours. Interesting things are happening. That's pretty interesting, too. But let's see what's going on over here. Okay, you're almost done. All right. Interesting. 13 over here. Okay, yeah. Great commentary from me. I don't know what these are. Are these just the buds? Yeah, I think these are just the buds. And it looks like my theory was correct in that Devourers can't... Well, wait, no, because hold on. There was a Magic Jelly Bean here as well. So maybe it doesn't turn into another Devourer, but it just gets rid of the mutation? I'm not sure. But things are looking pretty good in that everything is being destroyed, which looks to be the goal with the Devourer. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few hours because assuming the Devourer doesn't have any weird special condition, we should be able to harvest it just fine in about a couple hours. So I will see you guys then. All right, it's been like 10 hours. Oh, you're kidding. I'm not... Man. Okay, you know what? Let's just spam Rosewater Flasks and hope for the best. Except there is a 2-hour cooldown. But still, we can speed up the process of time. Alright, it's Rosewater Flask time. I believe my most progressed Devourer is not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. 10 of 16. So, yeah, things are looking good. We should be ready by the next time. Or, actually, I won't put money on that. But I think around that time, we'll be ready. So, I'll see you then. Okay, it's then. If we look at this... It's stage 12. I'm not interested in visiting your island, Qui-Gon Jinn. And if we buy a Rosewater Flask and consume it, it's done. How great is that? Very, very great. All right, so there it is. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna try to hype it up. This is like not that climactic, but now we can, you know, do the mutation analyzing and finally be 40 of 40. So let's grab the Time Stalk, Phantom Leaf, and Devourer. And let's start with the Time Stalk because, oh my, 19 million? Jeez. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let's start with the Time Stalk though because I was not expecting 18,000 copper either. Wow. Yeah, I wanted to start with that because that didn't take me very long at all. And I will be seeing a lot more of those in my future, but moving on to the Phantom Leaf, which was much more manageable from a financial standpoint. What's going on, Gingo Bingo? 3,800 copper. That's all right, but with that out of the way, the Devourer is last. It's 10 million, so that's like, you know, the Goldilocks, I guess you could say. And 10,000. All right, yeah, not bad, not bad. This is also making me realize how easy it is to buy copper now. I mean, geez, back in my day, I mean, seriously, back in my day, we had to spend way too much time getting copper, but now you can just buy it if you don't want to do that, which is fair enough, I suppose. But yeah, if we check now, we'd see that we're 40 of 40, and we can claim the final reward, which is the bioanalysis artifact upgrade. There's a talisman line? I'm not rage baiting. There's a talisman line? Oh. I gained XP somewhere. Lots of things are happening. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. And I never recombobulated it. Let me do that right now. There we go. Okay. Increases the chance for crops to mutate by 15%. That sounds pretty good to me. And I can put it back for another 4 Skyblock XP. I didn't think this was going to be a Skyblock XP video, but here we are. So, who goes down a staircase like that? I mean, come on. All right, well, I'm finally free from the shackles that were Greenhouse. And you're finally free from the shackles that were watching me do Greenhouse. So it's a win-win, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. In the event that you've watched up to this point and you're still not subscribed, feel free to do so. Please, I need to pay bills. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, not really. But yeah, I mean, this is not the end of garden content, as I still have the Grand Feast to do and a couple more crop milestones. So stay tuned for that. And with that, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it may be for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.